Crafters, it's Kathy from Scrap and Bean. We have some new arrivals and some inspiration for you because I've been playing. Let me, let me show you what we got. So first up, I'll show you this beautiful oval stitched die set that came in. This is from Pink Fresh, and it's called the Blanket Stitched Oval. We have several of those, and here is some examples of what I've used it for. So this is, I believe, the biggest. Yeah, it looks like the biggest one. So it gives you this nice stitched marks around the outside, so it's not just a plain oval. There's another one using it, and another one. I've been using it lots. This one here is using the outside one, like the biggest one, and then a smaller one as well. And this is just using a background stamp and then die cutting it. So you can see here where I've cut the hole out of it and just popped it up and put it back on. So there's an idea for you. And here's one where I have just used the smallest die that comes in the packs, and you actually get the 4 different sizes, so it gives you lots of options. I've just shown you a few ways there. Another one of the beautiful dies that came in is this nice lacy one, and we've actually had this one before, but I wanted to share it with you as it came in. I brought in lots because now we have samples, and I think I even did a video. I may be posting a video on this. So here's one where I have used the entire die as a background and put a little focal point on top of it. And here is one where I have again used this whole die, and then I've just set it off to the side with your focal point on top of it. And then on this card here, I took the die and I cut it right in half, like I die cut my paper, not the die I cut in half. Die cut my paper, cut the paper in half, and just tucked it in here like a little bit of a scalloped edge. And if your card was going this direction, it would look nice as a scalloped edge along the bottom as well. So there's a few ideas for you. And look what else we got in new. Just get those out of the way. Here's a new die set of these beautiful flowers. You get several flowers on there, and I know the dies themselves look pretty plain, but check this out on our website. We have a lot of sample cards that you can see, and this is called the Gerber Daisy and Ladybugs. On the front, they show you mostly the flowers. There's a little bit ladybug there, but here's what shows you the little ladybug, which is really cute. So that's neat. Those of you wanting some spring gnomes, this one on our website, you can find it under, it's called Bee Gnome. So B-E-E and then gnome. Here's a stamp set for the postal images. And I will tell you, we are extending our stamp sale. So it's going until this Friday, which I believe is April 7th is Friday. So there's still 25% off. You're on our website, even these brand new ones. You can get 25% off. The coupon code online is STAMP25 with no space in between there, just all one code. Here is another die, rectangle with some stitch marks. So these are really nice when you are doing card bases. You have a plain square here, so you can just do your plain rectangle for your card, and it's always going to be exactly square. Or you can do it with a stitched mark, or you can layer them. And this is called, I don't know what it's called, stitch rectangles. Then we got in a whole bunch of these embossing folders, well, several. And they are 3D flowers. So this is your peony blooms, and these are all 6 by 6 inch and 3D, which gives you the really deep impressions. I love this one, Butterfly Garden. It's got some florals and a couple butterflies on there. This is the Cosmos Bouquet and the Lovely Lilies, which is actually nice for Easter too, eh? And then we have gotten in some sentiments. Some of these we're just replenishing, bringing back in stock, and some of them are new. So there's a nice thank you. We can always use that. Think Spring. There's a new one, perfect for this season. Happy Birthday we can always use. Thinking of You. Thanks a bunch. That's another nice one to go with any kind of floral stamps. Then, oh, that's not really new. Okay, here's a new one. If you've been using the stencil butters like I have, you'll be excited. These are the Stardust butters. So it's just like stencil butters, but they've got glitter in them. probably can't really see that in the camera, but there is the pearl white and the marcasite, they call it. I would say kind of, you know, black. We have a couple new mini albums. So this is from Graphic 45, album in a box. It's 5.5 by 5.5 inches. And on the back, it kind of shows you on here how the album folds out. It's got some inside pockets and it's got some inside inserts. This one, I'm excited to try that one because I like the size of it. I need to get this out of the way so you can actually see it better. So this one happens to be in ivory, and they're calling it the Interactive Folio album, and it's got interchangeable pieces. And if you look on the back, it gives you some ideas. So the whole album is about 6 inches by 9 inches, but it's got all of these interchangeable pieces in it. So it's got an album cover, it's got half pockets, it's got full pockets, it has a waterfall, and it's got a wallet folder. So it's got several of these pieces so that you can construct your album however it suits your photos. And then we've started bringing in these Totally Tiffany storage containers, and the ones we've brought in so far, you gals have really been loving them. So I'm also bringing in this one I thought would be a pretty handy one. It's called a Teresa Buddy Bag. Great for putting your stickles into. So we've got a few of those. And we have lots more in stock. Be sure to come in and see us in the Sherwood Park store or check us out online, scrapandbean.com. See you soon.